Yeah, we good now. We back. We on.
Okay, there we
Yeah, we live and direct, KB. Hey, what up, world, man? We back with another episode, the first episode of season 2, man. With the Build Your Brand podcast, and I got my buddy, my girl, Kashana Brown. I said that right. I hope I said that right, KB. Did I
go.
say that right?
No, it's cool. You
Okay. Get me right. Now I got KB on the show with me. We got a big cast, a nice cast going on with Brianna Patton out of Hoop Scenes Women. She was actually on the hoop scene. She's still on the hoop scene side, but she's also doing the hoop scene women. We get to talk about that. I got Gilesia Taylor in the building coming up too from Blakely County, and Little out of Northeast Macon, man. So I'm excited to bring this show, and as you can see, we got an all female show this tonight. So super excited about that, man. We just trying to change the culture and just put everybody where they need to be at, man. And before I even get started, shout out to KP, shout out to the love that we get. KB, again, man, like let them know who you are, let them know where you from, and just again, I want to thank you for being the co-host to this episode.
for sure, Coach. Pleasure to be here. I was previously on a podcast about a month or so ago. Out of Augusta, Georgia, TW Josie, defending state champ, looking to repeat, of course. Just a senior, top of my class. Just overall great person, but basketball first. But yeah, just make sure y'all know who the state champ is. You know how I go. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to interview the other young ladies, and we're gonna have a good time. So I appreciate you, Coach.
Oh man, all love and shout out to my bro Tat, man. Tat, if it weren't for Tat and KP, man, I wouldn't even be where I'm at right now with this podcast. So shout out to those guys too. And KB, let everybody know what's going on with the season right now, man, while we got you on here.
All right, so we currently in the second half of our season, leading up into region playoffs and stuff like that, region championship. We had a okay first half of the season. We 7-1 in the region, and like overall, we like maybe like 12, 13-6. So pretty okay start. Not really the start we wanted because we lost all the games that meant something. All the competition games. So we're trying to get it. We're trying to get it rolling. We're trying to get it rolling for real. And region ain't too far. Region start February 14th. So just hoping to have a good start going into state because we're looking to repeat. First time in history. So yeah, man, we just locked in. We focused. But we continuously building. It's a lot to work on. Continuing to build chemistry, but just hard work. Just hard work. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it as a leader and as a senior on the team.
Man, that what's up. You know, when it started clicking, it's a problem just like it clicked last year. So I think it's gonna be. I'm excited to see what Joe's is headed to, man. It always been big time love for you, and a lot of people don't know that KB is actually headed to Jacksonville University after the season's over with. So I'll be talking a bit about or sharing a lot of stuff on Twitter about it, cause like even throughout the podcast that we did before, like we've gotten even closer. So that's been big for both of us, man, and I'm excited about that. So it's a hey, I just want to see you win, KB. That's all that really gonna matter with me on that part, man.
Vice,
Seeing you win.
vice versa, coach. Vice versa. I appreciate
So
you.
so in Augusta, like outside of you going to Jacksonville University, like what other females that play basketball in Augusta in the CSRA that you think that deserves to get an opportunity, just like you did
So you saying who like already went to college and made it, or who you feel like should be on the map?
on the map and like on the map now? Like let's just say, for instance, we got you signed with Jacksonville, but it might be two or three other female ball players that uh haven't got the opportunity or might just don't have the resources to be able to be seen as much.
Um, like I said in the last podcast, I'ma always shout out my two best friends, Laura and Nicoya. Some dogs, man. Work ethic, out of this world, and they starting to get the offers and stuff rolling in, but I do feel like they should have more attention around them because they special. You know what I'm saying? Like I had all the attention, like all the eyes are on me, but like if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma always shout out them two first. Number 13 and number 23. Can't help but to notice them when you watch them play. But outside of my team, no, you got a couple of girls at Laney that deserve a shot as well. Santana Dennis. What the girl name is? Kiera Turner. Take it across creek. Michaela, she getting her looks. Aaron signed to Francis Marion. Like it's some ballers down here for sure on each team. Like each team either got one, two. Like ain't nobody really as stacked as us, but like each team got one or two girls that can really go. So I just wish like the city in general had more exposure, you know, because we really slept on, honestly.
Oh yeah, big time facts on that. I see that a lot. So that's why I try to reach out into Augusta and really see what's going on. And for a lot of people that don't know, Augusta actually had 3 teams that won the state last season. Josie, Cross Creek Boys, and Cross Creek Girls. So the talent is definitely there in Augusta. We are trying to push the effort as much, and just the fact that having Brianna on the show, man, that'll definitely be able to put a lot of those girls on the map, because I'm pretty sure BP looks for opportunities for people. And speaking of BP, we actually got her on. She just popped up on us, so let me get on the air. What's up,
Juke,
BP?
what's up, man? What's up, Juke? How are you?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good. Just out here in Florida trying to get this school thing right. That's about it.
Man, hey, what I always say, that work gonna show, man. It always gonna show.
That's a fact.
Hey, Bree, I want you to meet KB Kashana. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right before the night over with KB. But BP, I want you to meet KB, and KB, I want you to meet BP. So I'll let her introduce herself better though.
Nice to meet you.
You too. What's up, KB? What school you at?
I go to Josie, TW Josie, Augusta.
Oh yeah, I see Juke tweet about you all the time.
For sure. Yeah, that's my homie. But tell
Uh,
me about yourself.
Oh man. So let me see. I've been with. Let's see. I graduated from Georgia in 2018. And I started working at Heritage High School in Conyers, where I coached girls basketball my first 2 years. Coached flag football 2 years, and I switched. My last year, I switched over to boys basketball and worked with them. James White, RJ Nord, those boys from class of 2021. And then I made the decision to come out here to University of Central Florida. To come out here and get my MBA. It's pretty much paid for through a GA position. So I work with the women's basketball team out here. Really just stay in the gym. I started working with Hoop Scene probably like a year and a half ago. Probably coming up on 2 years. I've been pressing them pretty much like within a couple months of me being on to start a women's thing. It's formulating now. Hoop Scene W. I know we ran a camp. When was that, in October? I'm pretty sure we're gonna try to do another one in the spring, like we do for the boys. The spring preview. I think that could be big. For the girls, kind of get the girls out there and kind of make a name, get your story out before the travel season starts. I know there's an event in May. I think it's called Her Story Classic. But just trying to. That's really where my passion is girls and women's basketball. Just trying to get the coverage and the access the same as it is on the men's side, especially in Georgia and the Southeast, because guys side is super saturated. Everybody wants to do it. Everybody wants to cover them, but the girls aren't quite getting that same love. Even though the talent's definitely there.
big facts on that. Big facts.
Yeah.
I can go for that.
Yeah, I think that's dope. It's definitely necessary. So, I wish you success.
For
Keep.
sure.
I feel like it's dope that you were able to create that women's side. We need more people out here like you. So just keep pushing it. Like I said, it's nice to meet you.
Trying to, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely hit you with details on whenever the next camp is. You can come through for sure.
Shoot, she's gonna be in Florida around you. Well, I don't know how close Central Florida and Jacksonville are, but
About
she'll
an hour and a
definitely
half.
she'll be in Jacksonville getting it in too. I don't know how long you gonna be in Central Florida though.
Probably I graduate next in this December, so December 22.
Okay.
and I'll
That
be
was
up out of there.
Hey, and
Yep.
you know, I wish you congratulations on down in December, but just congrats on the work, B. Like, I've been following you for a while, so just we built the relationship just off the love of the game, man. And
Right.
it was important for people to know what's going on for the female side of basketball because, like you said, a lot of people don't really talk as much about it. I know you talk about it a lot. Brandon Clay.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
the guy right there. That's definitely who I'm trying to. Gosh, I grew up playing in Brandon Clay stuff back in when was that? What 2012, 2013 when he's really starting to elevate. Like I remember walking in, the gym was dang packed. It was I think that they may have been AOT at the time. It was like Diamond, Taya, Lexi Brown, all them on one floor, on one team. But he was the guy, and he's been the guy for years. And that's why I always tell people like that ask me like about my journey. So I'm like I'm trying to be like Brandon Clay, try to be the next Brandon Clay because he was doing it when nobody else was. There's more people now. You got insider exposure and FBC's really taking over. But he was really putting on when nobody else was, and really made a big name for himself as a
yeah,
brand and all that.
big facts on that. KB, did you play? Did you go to any Brandon Clay's?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was just about to say, yeah, I did actually multiple times over the summer. I know this
Mm-hmm.
tournament I believe he had in Swanee or something like that, Swanee,
Yep.
Atlanta, and he was there actually. Man got dripped out of this
He
world.
does.
He
Facts. He does. He
But no,
does.
I just remember my first game playing, and he was sitting like right there under the court, and I had got like a steal and like did a layup. And he was just like, "Ooh," and I'm like, I don't know who that man is, but he's
Mm-hmm.
somebody. So I'm gonna I hoop this game. But yeah, definitely, he doing it real big. He doing it real big.
Yeah, if you stamp by Brandon Clay, that's how you know you. That's how you know you're on the way.
Yeah, and she definitely stepped. I can go for that.
Yeah.
I already know as much as I talked about him, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just how big it is, and like one thing about it, BP, we always come in and we ask a couple of questions. We have pictures, but luckily I couldn't get a picture of you only because your mom told me she was switching houses. So you kind of got out. You kind of got saved off of that one. So
You hit my
I
mom. That's
go for that.
crazy. That's funny.
Yeah.
Next time.
Oh yeah. You know I got you. You know I'm gonna have something for you. But you talked about hoop scenes for the women. Like let the people know exactly like what you want it to be. What's your dream of it?
Yeah, like I said, the vision I have for whether it's hoops and anything. I know any type of company that it could be. I just like I said, I want that platform to be there. Just like I said, been with Hoop Scene for 2 years. I see how smooth and well run the boys side is, and how there's something every weekend at like 4 different places in Atlanta, and it's
Yep.
high quality events. They're all good. You got good teams at all of them. And something like that for the girls, like in the South, like I said, especially in the Southeast. I mean, there's like I said, Prep Hoops. I know Prep Hoops has a good girl circuit going that my guy Kedrick got running pretty quick. But it's just a platform for the girls to play and provide that media coverage. That's another thing. There's more and more people coming out giving them a platform to play, but the media coverage isn't quite there. Like you don't see any player profiles for the girls, any recruiting updates really. You don't really see any of that. Whereas I get on my timeline every day as soon as I wake up, boys. That's all it is. People want to know where those top guys are coming. What's Keontae George doing? What's Derek Whitehead doing? The girls, they got, like I said, the talent's crazy out here too. I know the McDonald's, they announced the McDonald's stuff tomorrow. I think there'll be, Georgia might have maybe 2 or 3 girls on there. Um, they're really just providing a platform for them to get those stories out as well, and also that exposure. Not always having to go out of state for an event, get good quality basketball right here in Georgia, good events. Yeah, just like I said, just kind of making it equal or even better than what we do for the boys side.
That's big. That's big time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, like since when I go to like camps now, like my first
Mm-hmm.
camp where it was just females was probably like last year, or maybe last year, maybe 2 years, whatever. And I loved it. Like It was different. It was different
It
because
is.
they just play. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's no fair. It's I just want to play, coach. Like what you need me to do. Like I fell in love with that. So just and that's fun. So for me to go to any of those events, like I can't wait to attend a hoop scene event for the women because I'm going to enjoy it because it's so much fun. If you haven't been in that type of environment, you should go. You should go because it's gonna be they don't care about going on the floor, they didn't care about running into the bleachers, they just want to play basketball. So like that's definitely something that I like too. And you didn't mention just being around the Atlanta Dream, like I think last year.
Yeah. Hoping can because my classes will be virtual this summer, so well most of them. So I'm hoping I can do that again. But yeah, no, that was real cool. It's just the opportunity. I saw on Twitter from my guy Jordan Harris. He's done a lot of moving around the women's game as well. But it was dope. Like just getting able to chop it up with like Angel McCautry and Skylar Diggins and Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, all like the greats in the game. That was definitely dope. The WNBA had a big year as far as just being seen, more people watching. I think the viewership was as high as it's been, and I think it's going to continue to get higher. So it was definitely cool being a part of that. Hoping to be able to dabble in that a little bit again this upcoming season.
So, and I just wanted to attest to both the WNBA growing and the camps and stuff. The camp, though, I went to one camp and like just the intensity, like it wasn't it was no plan. Like you really had to work and the exposure was there. A great opportunity, and like the girls are all gritty. They get after it. Like it's no play, and I feel like it's so many stereotypes and stigmas associated with the girl side of basketball. But it's just like I love how you're spreading awareness, like that girls get it done too, especially
absolutely,
this side of the US. You know what I'm saying? Down here we don't really get no coverage. Like you said, it's probably gonna be one or two girls on that list. But you look on Slam on Instagram, Ballers Basketball, you looking at all the girls from New York and New Jersey and all that. Like instead of where it's really at, it's really down here. So I just love how you're bringing awareness to that. And then on the WNBA side, I feel like the game is gonna evolve tremendously. Like it's just the talent, the athleticism will never be there, but like the talent is beginning up.
It's there.
Be able to do everything that dudes can do, like dunking, the jelly layer, all that. To be able to do all that, and I just think that's dope to see. I'm excited, like you said, like it was a really big year for the WNBA, and I feel like it's just gonna continue to elevate.
Right.
So I hope that by the time I get there, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, it should be. Next 5 years will be big. I think they'll add a team or two. I know they're working on that one in Oakland. I think Charlotte will get their team back. So it'll definitely be big. I don't know if y'all are following that AU Pro hoops. They started with softball. They either started with softball or volleyball. I can't remember, but it's a way for after you graduate college, you can go do that. Obviously, softball and volleyball don't really have professional leagues, so those are kind of it. But they started this year for basketball, so you don't have to go overseas all the time. The first week is actually about to get underway in Vegas, so a lot of those people, you know how hard it is to make a WNBA roster. You got 12 teams, 12 spots, so that's 144 players. There's a lot of talented girls that we lose track of them after they graduate from college because they get lost overseas. Hard to keep up with the media coverage overseas. But they're actually playing now in Vegas. A lot of players that aren't necessarily on the W. They have some WNBA players now. They got maybe 20, 22, but the rest are just players that were great in college but just couldn't make a WNBA roster. So they're kicking off in Vegas now. If y'all want to look into that, definitely some good players to watch.
Bro, the little league that's been on like Instagram, like the new women.
Yep. It's headlined by like Natasha Cloud, Sydney Colson, and what's her name? Ty Young. Those are like the three headliners of it. But they, like I said, they got Kelsey Mitchell. They got Dejanay Carrington playing. They got, like I said, they got about 20 WNBA players, but they also got a lot of players that people miss seeing in college.
That's tough. I'm learning something myself, so that's new. That's new for me. So I also have a couple questions for you, BP. You know, I have
What you got?
to get you. It's gonna be. Let's see what I want to ask you right quick. All right. Who is your favorite NBA player and WNBA player?
Currently, or like all time type thing.
Let's do all time. Let me see what you got all time first.
NBA definitely Kobe. I'm a Kobe person. Cried like a baby. I won't never forget the day. I was at the Georgia South Carolina women's game. South Carolina was they was ranked number 1 at the time. Didn't even get to enjoy the game because my players was like, I heard them talking. It was like, yo, Kobe died in the helicopter. I was like, what are y'all talking about? Was crying like a baby the whole time. Couldn't even enjoy it. So yeah, definitely him. Just I feel like he's different than this age of competitors. Just the way he competed every night, the way he took care of himself physically, mentally, the pride he put into his performance. You don't see that too much. Like the Mamba mentality that he wrote about and talked about so much. You just don't really see it. A competitor as fierce as he was. So definitely Kobe. WNBA, I'll probably go with it's close between Candace Parker and Maya Moore, but I'll probably lean towards Candace Parker just because Maya Moore, she hasn't played in a while, but big shout out to her. She stopped playing in her prime. Like she's literally in her prime to go fight for social injustices. So always respect that. But Candace, especially what she just did, she went back to her hometown and won it.
Yeah.
It's her first year back. Remember her rookie. I always followed her to Tennessee, obviously. But I remember her rookie year. I think I was coming back from a tournament. I was like, yo, I was texting my teammates. I was like, yo, Candace Parker just dropped. I think she had like 34 and 12 in her first game, and everybody was like, okay, what does that mean? I was like, that's crazy to do as your first game. I think she won MVP that year. Actually, her rookie season, she won MVP of the league.
Did they win the championship that year?
No, they won one. I don't remember when it was though, but it wasn't that year. I don't think. It may. I don't remember.
She still had Lisa was playing with her too, right?
Mm-hmm. So she definitely. I don't remember when she got that one in LA, but yeah, definitely Candace, and she still quite doesn't get the respect that she deserves. I think part of that being from being left off from the Olympic team that year and all that. People are want to talk about Diana and Sue as they should. 5 gold medals, however many championships between those two, but Candace is definitely right up there with them. And she still got more in the tank, so she might win 1 or 2 more before she retires.
Definitely might get another one. And you got a Kobe tattoo too, right?
Yeah, I do on my what do you call this? I guess the side of my leg. Yeah, I got it probably like January 5th last year. Yeah, I had to do that. That's really my guy for sure.
Oh yeah, I do my homework a little bit. I told you just a little bit, and for me, like I'm not gonna leave KB out on that. KB, like for you, who are your 2 favorites?
Shoot, I'm young, man. I'm stuck in the moment. I can't really go. Oh,
no, that's okay.
I'm gonna have to go Curry. Like
Steph for sure.
Like I don't want to be like I respect the greats. Like who don't respect MJ, Kobe, and LJ? But I'm gonna have to go Curry. And then on the women's side, that's so hard for me because like I watch sports every day. Like it's so to the girl, but OG, I'm gonna have to go Maya Moore.
Yeah.
Curry. Okay, in between, I'm gonna have to go like we can go like Diamond Shields or.
I love Donna. Yeah, she's definitely one of the top players to come out of Georgia for sure. I'm a big fan of hers.
And young, I'm gonna have to go Kennedy Carter. Like she just
hey Hollywood.
Kennedy Carter.
Hollywood. She's tough. She's tough. I really like Kalia Copper too. I said I call her the D-Wade of WNBA. Her slashing ability and her athleticism and the way she finishes, it's crazy. She won Finals MVP. But yeah, Candace Parker. I mean, obviously Chicago doesn't win that championship without Candace Parker, but they didn't win it without her either. She's tough.
I feel like to me she had the best season out of everybody. Like hands down.
She had the season I thought Diamond was gonna have this year.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the only reason I ain't named her because I can't switch up on my faves. Like she did look it like sure.
Who you got, Juke?
Well, I'm man, I always loved Kobe coming up. But I'm able I'm old enough to the point where I was able to see MJ.
See, yeah.
And then I grew up seeing Kobe, and like just being like LeBron is like my all-time favorite because just the fact that he's able to do everything. You know what I'm saying? But like I never compare him, Kobe, or MJ. I just respect the game enough to love what they brought to the game. You know what I'm saying? So for me, LeBron is my favorite. For WNBA, is definitely Cynthia Cooper.
That's a good one.
And like, cause that's the why I came off of seeing her, Tina Thompson, Cheryl Swoops also.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, growing up seeing the Houston Comets. I wish they'll bring the Houston Comets back.
That'd be a good one to bring back too.
So
that'd be a good one.
You know, they put in a lot, and Weatherspoon, man, gotta show love to Weatherspoon out of New York Liberty. You know what I'm saying? Like those just growing up, those were the people that I grew up off of seeing. So I can go for that. Again, and it would be crazy for me not to bring this up. KB spoke about the drip part earlier. So I'm gonna have to revert back to that and piggyback off of that. A lot of people don't know you're a sneakerhead. You might say you're not, but I'm gonna let them know that hey, if you anybody that's on here now, you can agree. Make sure you put in the comment when you see Brianna at a tournament, or just exposure camps. She has on some of the freshest kicks that you know what I'm saying? Like you know, like picture worthy kicks she gotta take. You know what I'm saying? Like she stays with that, like what you said, that drip, KB. Yeah, big time sneakerhead. So what's your favorite sneakers?
For sure. Gotta stay, especially the tournaments, gotta stay with the good feet for sure. My favorite that's easy for me. My favorites are the bread ones. I remember this is back when people have had to wait outside for shoes. It was my junior year, so 2013, I think. I was outside of the DTLR Memorial Drive. It was raining. It was probably out there for 8 hours, cold as hell. We were out there. Ended up getting them. It was a little. I got a half size smaller because that's what that's all they had. I was like, I've been out here 8 hours. I got to. So I made it work. But yeah, those are definitely easy. My favorite shoes. They're all worn out and stuff now, but I wouldn't trade them. I didn't even want that new pair that came out. Was it last month? I was like, nah, these are it for me. Need these. So those are my go-tos. I call them my beaters, but I love those. And my low dunks, those are my thing now too. I really love the low dunks. For those that don't know, February 2nd, Nike's releasing a good number of them back again. I know the black and white one's dropping again. I think the red and white one. So February 2nd, they're calling it Dunk Day. Make sure y'all are on the Nike app. Might come up on some.
Man, look. Now we gonna say this. As much as I've been on the sneaker app, or the Nike app, like I ain't been
sneaker app ain't been no good.
I ain't been able to hit too much either, man. So
I agree.
I've never ever. Oh my god!
So I kind of miss those days, having to wait outside for them.
Oh
At least
god!
you knew he's gonna get them. You knew he's gonna get them.
That's real, and that. But I didn't know about February 2nd, but I know now.
But
and it's not gonna be on sneakers. It's gonna be on the regular Nike app.
So
just like the one where you get all the clothes and stuff from. So make sure y'all get on that.
All right, so let me hit you with one, right? So when you wake up and you go, I feel like this is a broad question, but like, make me an outfit. Like, what you putting on?
I usually look at my shoes first. And I'm not gonna. It's just a thing. I feel like I'm more in the gym than not, or going to a tournament or something. So I'm like, it's usually like sweats and like some type of like jacket like this or a hoodie or something. I'm like, like I said, pick my shoes first. Like, what shoes do I want to wear? Simple black or red or like something like the Grinches that's kind of loud. So I usually do that first. Pick out my sweats and whatever, like I said, little Nike jacket I want to wear. But if I'm going somewhere like for real, I'll put on some type of pants, type of jeans, a shirt. I'm big. I really like outerwear, so like bomber jackets, things like that. That's usually what's going on. Being out here in Florida, it's been real hot, pretty much up until the past month. So we're getting some cool weather, so I'm excited because I'll be able to, get out my hoodies and flannels and stuff like that. Couldn't do that really for the longest. So
you a Nike Tech person or like you?
Nike Tech's expensive. Ooh, I may have one Nike Tech set. It's expensive, but I just get like not necessarily matching pieces, but I'll just get like random Nike things, sweats, different jackets, but not necessarily Techs. Like it's like 120 for the pants, 150 for the jacket.
They are high. I ain't gonna count. Real quick.
Yeah.
All right, so now I'm gonna ask you probably like 5 questions, and then I'm gonna let you go, BP. But I just want this the first time that I've did ask questions just out the blue or just found some questions to ask.
It's like a rapid fire.
Yeah, basically something like that. Something like that. If you had a boat, a big boat.
A boat?
Yeah, a big boat. Let's say a yacht or something.
Yeah.
What would you name it?
We're gonna call it steppers only. That's been my saying lately. Big steppers. We're gonna call it steppers only. That's what we're gonna call it.
Only. Okay.
Can't get on unless you're a stepper.
I can go for that. What's the most useless talent you have?
Useless? Ooh. Oh, dang, that's tough. Ooh. I guess spinning the ball. It's useless. I mean, it don't really do nothing for you.
I can go for that. Go for that.
He's useless.
All right. A pound of cotton or a pound of stones? Which one weighs the most?
Equal, both pounds.
Okay, I can go for that. I got you. Good. I'll take that. All right, one more.
What you got?
13 puppies, all but 8 ran away. How many do you have?
So 13 puppies, all but 8 ran away. Hold on. You got 13. You got 8.
Yeah. There you go. You're good. Some people didn't get those answers right.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
You know, I had to make sure I asked you that too, and I think I have one more.
What you got?
Let me make sure I say it right because I don't want to say it wrong. Let me make sure I get that right for you. If donuts are 12 cents a dozen, how many are 100 donuts?
12 cents a dozen. So 12, 24.
I forgot she in school for her master's, KB.
I'm trying to math ain't my thing though. 12, 24. What's that? 36, 48, 60, 72.
5.
What's that? 72, 80. What's that like? You said 12 cents a dozen?
12 cents a dozen.
What's 12 times 8? What is it? Like 12 times 8. 8 times 2 is 6. I don't know. You got me there. I don't know. That's too much math.
Hey, $1.
I should have guessed that. That's all I was gonna guess.
Yeah, man. Hey, good. Hey, I'll take that though. Okay,
you got me.
I knew I was gonna get one. I know when we get everybody else on, I'm gonna have some more questions for them too. So I didn't even give you any hard ones as much, but I mean, hey, I'll take that, man.
Saving for the kids.
I'm just glad to be able to have you on the show to be able to let people know what you got going on, and I want people to see what you're doing too.
Yeah, I'll definitely be, like I said, especially last semester, my first semester of school was tough, so I wasn't able to, get out and about, and plus learning how to navigate the Florida basketball stuff. But I did what I could in Georgia. I covered that, went to that She Got Game Classic before I came back out here, and that was great. But moving forward, definitely, my girls' coverage is definitely going to increase. I'm actually working on moving more, well, pretty much 90% more to the girl side and kind of just saving a little 10% for the guys. So that coverage will definitely increase. So if you got anybody, just hit my DM and definitely look into that and jump on NFHS unless I'm back in Georgia. But yeah, do that.
Man, I got you.
Yeah, they had the good days.
Hey,
national champs.
That's why I put the picture up because I want to also just commend you on everything that you're doing for your future. But also knowing that you're a UGA, been to UGA, you graduated from UGA.
Go dog.
And you're from here, like, man, you already know we've been waiting on this for a while. So
yes, sir.
we've been waiting on it
It
for a
has been a
while.
minute.
So we actually we're gonna continue to make it work, man. And again, I'm proud of what you're doing, proud of everything that you got coming. And I just want to thank you for being able to take time out to be on the show.
Sure. No, I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me be on this platform. Keep doing your thing. Everybody sees you. Everybody sees everything you're doing for the state of Georgia with your Juke gyms and all that. That's something I look at pretty much every day. So now I appreciate you. Keep on going.
KB, what you got?
Just to reiterate, I just think that it's dope what you're doing. Don't stop till you accomplish your goals. But definitely gonna follow you and
for sure. Yeah.
I'm super interested and I really admire what you're doing. But I'm glad that we were able to, have this conversation and, hopefully build a great relationship between one another. And nice to meet you. For real.
Yeah, for sure. Just hit me on Twitter. We'll connect.
I got you.
All right.
Hey, before you go, we're gonna get you to Augusta so we can catch some talent out there.
Yeah, I'm not, like I said, that was in my plan before I decided to come out here to Florida. But yeah, no, I'll be out there. I'll be back to the peach. So
all right. Well, enjoy that nice weather in Florida, and
for sure.
I'll check up in with you tomorrow.
For sure. Appreciate you, Juke.
Always.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Hey, good interview, man. I mean, we were able to help put BP on the map even more than what she already at. So
hey, she dope, coach, for real. I think that's amazing what she doing for real.
Yeah, she beat. Sure. I mean, she been on the board side. Like she know what she talking about too. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell just by listening to everything she's saying.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, you can.
You know her stuff.
Definitely.
So
right now it's just me and you again. Still waiting on the next person to come in and jump in on the episode. So we can enjoy what we got going on. But let everybody know who might want to come down to Joe's and catch a game. Let them know what you got coming up.
Like I said, we're preparing for region. So it really ain't a lot of competition as far as region. It's really just the only people that have beat us from the region has been our rival. So really, the only game that I would put out there is a Josie versus Laney game. If you can catch a Josie versus Laney game, you're going to catch a good, sold-out, high-intensity, competitive game every time. Every time. You never know who's going to win. Like, you might know on the boys' side, but out of the girls, you never know who's going to win. Because, like, the game just, like, super mental. Like, but yeah, if I could put one game out there, it would be a Josie and Laney game. No other game.
I'll go for that. And we got Jakia backstage, so let's get on.
Let's do it.
What's happening?
What's up, y'all?
What's going on? Yeah. Now, before we start, let me say your first name for me.
Jakia.
Oh, KB, I got that one right, KB. I got that one right.
Okay.
I'll go for that. Shout out to everybody that's still on the show, man. We got Jakia Little out of Northeast Macon in the building. Jakia, let everybody know a little bit about yourself.
I ain't really got to say too much, but like everybody know I'm a walking bucket, so yeah, that.
Ooh, I like that right there. I like that energy right there now. Hey, I take that. I like that. Okay. That's a bet. Well, me and KB got you on the show. Besides, you can't just tell them you're a walking bucket. I need you to let them know where you at and let them know where to come see that walking bucket at. How about that?
You right though. You right. Shoot, what can I say? Like, I'm just an all-around athlete. Like, I could do anything. I'm straight academically, and shoot, all I do is hoop. Like, that's all in making. So that's all I do, really.
That's it. You gotta love the game. You just scored 1,000 points recently too, right? Or you getting close to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm past 1,000. I don't like it at 1,400.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'll go for that then. So you'll hit 1,500 before the season over, right? That's what walking buckets do. Ain't that right, KB? That's what walking buckets do. I go for that. I like that. Like overall, like being in, like you say, the only thing to do is hooping, making. Like if you're outside of making, what is it that you're doing mostly?
Shopping, making money. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that either. You love balling, you love shopping, so you're a sneakerhead or not?
Yeah, I'm a sneakerhead. Yeah.
Okay. So we got KB, we got another sneakerhead on the show too. So I go for that.
So answer me this. So what's your favorite pair of shoes? And when you picking out an outfit, what you putting on?
My favorite pair of shoes, I go for like Jordans, like the ones. I go for them every day, all day. Cause I feel like them the best shoes to me. My outfit, well, going to school, I'm very comfortable. So like, I throw on some sweatpants, a hoodie. But if I'm finna go out, I be putting that junk on, so I'm finna throw on the fit.
Hey, you gotta love the energy the energy been like this the whole show. So like just listening to BP talk, listening to you talk, and listening to KB, man, you can feel the energy on here, and just the fact of how you came in and let people know you're a walking bucket. I'ma love that. You know I'm gonna screen record that and put that on the show too. You know we always ask questions. You know we ask questions. Sometimes we might have pictures. I don't know if I have pictures of you. I have to check my email. So if I do now, you can't cuss me out and fuss at me either, Kill, because I wasn't the one that sent the pictures either. But we're gonna get to that later. Just tell me about how the season going for Northeast Macon.
It going way better than last year right now. Overall, we 14-5, but in the region, we 7-0. So team we didn't beat last year, we beat this year. So yeah, we've been grinding. Like we played Joseph High School. Yeah, we played them like in the summertime. Tell them for how I'm walking bucket. She knows.
Yeah, you're a bucket for sure. For sure. Can't take that from me.
I go for that. What? Hold on. Wait, let me ask you this, KB. Y'all in Double A, right?
Yeah, 2A.
Okay. What y'all in, Kill?
What you say?
What region? What y'all in, Double A or Triple A?
Double A.
Oh.
We ain't see each other last year during the season because she was on the opposite side of the bracket.
Yeah.
But we played them during the summer.
Yeah, so it's a possibility that y'all could play each other in the playoffs too, right?
Yeah,
true.
The brackets go. Yeah,
I like that. I wanna see that myself though. I just like the energy that both of y'all had. Like when KB first got on here, Kia, I could feel her energy all the time, like the vibe. So once you got on here, I could feel that same kind of vibe, and I like that. Now, look, hey KB, I don't know. We might have to add Kia on to the show, but she might not. She might just chill and just let them know, like, look, I'm just here because I'm a walking bucket. Like, I'm just here because I'm a bucket. I like that though.
She'll bring a different vibe to it. I'm more, giggling and stuff. She laid back with it. So
you laid back with it, yeah, and that's good though. Like that's a good vibe to have. But just coming up, like when did you first just have the love of basketball in you?
I'd say like when I got to middle school. Like I always played basketball. Like when I was there, I used to play with my dad. They used to be tough and rough. But like I started getting a love of the game, like middle school when I started learning fundamentals and learning how to play correctly and stuff like that. And so I started taking it day by day and started getting better. And other than that, after that, I've just been a bucket.
Okay, I like that. I like that bucket, girl. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start calling you that every time I post about you or see a post about you. That's exactly what I'm gonna say. She a bucket girl, and I go for that. But like, do you have any schools on you right now?
I got a lot of schools, like a lot of schools I can't even keep up. Like it's a lot of schools like D1, D2, Juke, small colleges. Yeah,
You just taking it one day at a time, huh?
Yeah, one day at a time. Yeah.
Yeah, you good there. You know, for me, like when we talked earlier, just a lot of people don't follow the girls' sport of basketball in the state of Georgia as much as they should. And besides you being a bucket, who, let's say, give me two other people. Like I always ask KB this. Give me two other people that you feel like should be looked at just as much as anybody else in the state of Georgia.
But like in Middle Georgia or all around?
Let's do Middle Georgia. Let's do Middle Georgia.
I go for our point guard, my point guard on the team, Lanaya Richardson. She's a really cool point guard. They could dribble. And I go for Ashley Gray from Waco, Washington County.
Now, when you speak of Gray, that if she came to Alicia Gray, she got to be from Washington County. That's her sister?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gray was her sister. I watched her sister play in high school. Her and my niece actually played against each other, and she was a bucket. She was a big time bucket in high school. Yeah. Her brother was a bucket. I think he ended up going to Georgia Tech for football. And I think I did hear that the little sister was a bucket too.
Yeah.
That's tough. So, you got anything for Kia before I answer these questions, KB?
I'm saying though, so like outside of basketball, like who is your kid?
Like y'all said, I'm just a laid back person. Like I'm just laid back, like just a vibe type jump.
A whole vibe.
Yeah, I just bring a little energy, be laid back, make you laugh. Not too major. Not too major.
A whole vibe, KB. You can tell.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have 4 brothers and 3 sisters?
Yeah.
Okay. So who runs the house? Who's the big stepper in the house?
Me. I'm the big stepper, yeah.
How did I know you were gonna say that though, kid?
I'm the big stepper.
You the big stepper. Okay, I go for that. You started playing middle school ball and at Rocky Creek?
Yeah.
That's where you started at? Like, yeah, I told you I know a little bit. I'm still learning. Let me see. In the 7th grade, so I guess I should have read this earlier. I don't know how I missed this, but in the 7th grade, you started playing with the like varsity, like with the high school team, or? Oh, that's tough. That's real tough. How was that experience as far as playing 7th grade, being in the 7th grade and playing against people 2 to 3 years older than you or older?
I thought it was gonna be harder than how they were talking, but I went up there and practiced, and I really was better than them in the 7th grade. Like the coach can tell you, like when I first came, they gave me a nickname, Lil Bit. So I was like, okay. And when I got done after that practice, my name wasn't Lil Bit no more. Big Dog. Yeah, call me Big Dog.
Hey, I like that. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, like, oh girl KB give me that energy, but that kid gonna let you know what it is for real. And I like that. And for me, I feel like that's your demeanor on the court the whole time. Or are you laid back on the basketball court, or you're a different kind of person on the court?
I'm laid back until some competition. Like then I gotta talk to get in your head. I gotta talk.
Hey, a lot of people might not want. Hey, I want to see this. I want to see Northeast play Josie. I'm calling that right now. I want to see Northeast play Josie. I'm just the fact that I like that energy right there from both of y'all.
Yeah, they hard though. They hard.
Who, Josie?
Yeah.
Yeah, they tell look, okay, we just rocking over there. Like I know y'all buckets though, both of y'all. That's why I'm glad I got both of y'all on the show, man. And like that's a good thing. Now besides like your mom and your brothers and sisters, like who is that one person that basically like you might just play basketball for or just put you into that mindset that you could be one of the best basketball players to ever come out of making?
My uncle that passed, like he used to motivate me. He used to always say, I'm gonna be that person. Like he used to always say I'm gonna be great. And like I just followed after that. Like when he passed, like he wasn't just my uncle. He was my uncle and my trainer. Like he took me to my first basketball court. So I just gotta do it for him.
I feel you. Hey, in anything for family is worth, you know what I'm saying, doing.
Yeah.
One thing about family just being like having your family and playing for them, it takes it to another level. And that was one reason I played. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna talk about this later, but like your family, like people that, or even people that might not even be your family, that put a basketball in your hand to change your life, they're gonna stick with you forever. So
Yeah.
like you continue to stay on that path you on, continue to have that energy, and everything gonna be good for you. I just like the energy anyway. Plus, I like your game. And you want to know how I learned about you? And it wasn't even from Kuwait this time. Miss Shalandra told me about you. Like she was super high on you, and when she talks about basketball, like and she talks about a person, she talks highly of just the person that you are. Like I had to get you on the show, and that was. I looked at your film and then I like, yeah, she a gamer. Like I can look at KB film and see, yeah, she a gamer too. So like that, I'm just glad to even just have you on the show. But I have to ask you a couple of questions, maybe to get you out your laid back zone a little bit. Can we do that?
Yeah, you can ask a question.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'll go for that. Um, Let me see what I want to ask, because you probably already heard me talking to BP. So
yeah, I heard you ask some tricky questions.
Okay.
Help me though.
All right. I'm gonna give you and KP this answer.
All right.
I'm at this question. What quote or saying that people say, but it's completely BS?
I'm gonna let her go first.
I don't know, but just right out the head, practice made perfect. I guess. I don't know. I don't really too much believe that.
That practice made perfect. I mean, even when you say that, you know what I think about?
What you think about? Obi?
Iverson.
Yeah.
Practice.
It was one on.
But I mean, people look at practice as different. I mean, you can go by that, but it works for some people. KB, you just saying it just ain't gonna work for you.
But I mean, what I'm saying is it's always different. You can always elevate. Like you never, when you play basketball, you never reach your ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like you, and I just feel like that's in life. Like don't go into practice. Like I don't believe that. Like I feel like you can always do more. That's why I said that.
Oh, that real. I'll go for that. What about you, Kim?
I'm gonna go with. I don't know what to go with.
You want me to give you one?
Yeah, I probably agree. Yeah.
Pushing P. Already.
Yeah, you.
Right.
Right.
You're
right. You're right.
I mean, I'm just saying, I got to go with that one right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that just real, because it ain't a lot of people pushing P. They just putting the P out there because they got the emoji P on them. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So I will go with that. You agree? We're gonna agree with that one?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I think KB agree with me on that too. So we'll take that. All right. If you had a boat, what would you name
it? I name my boat The Game. On the game can step in. If you ain't get it, hang.
Boy, y'all be at. I mean, what? I didn't even ask you. I know we had Big Stepper. We had Big Stepper earlier. Now we got Game. KB, you got a name too?
Mine, I have to have some meaning behind it. So I don't know. I name it after my coach that passed away, my middle school coach. So it'll be named John Randolph. And it's ugly, but that's just the only person who name got some sentiment. So I name it that.
Okay, I go with that. I take that too. That's real. Let me see. Let me see what else I could give you. Yeah. Okay, this should be easy. You run a race and you pass the person in second place. What place are you in?
You run the race. Second. No, hold up. You run the race and you pass the person in first.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the question before. Is you third? What it is, second?
You had it right the first time.
Dang, I heard the question before though.
You had it right. It's second. You second. See,
Yeah.
you gotta always stick with your instinct, right?
Yeah.
You gotta always go with what you know, go with your gut, like they say. So I'm gonna give you another one. I'm gonna probably give you an easy one. All right. Let me see. Whose face is on the $1 bill? Nah, KB, don't look away. Don't look away.
Hey, somebody pay me my wallet because I do not know.
Who is? I really should. I should have threw that one at Brianna, man. I should have threw that one at Brianna.
George Washington.
You sure?
Is it George Washington?
Is it George Washington?
Y'all sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll go for that.
Wait, what's
Y'all sure now?
I'm positive. I'm going.
Okay. Yeah. George Washington. Who told you that answer in the house? Okay. Kia.
Oh no, nobody. Nobody ain't in here.
All right. One more, and then I'll let you. One more, then I'll let you go.
All right.
All right. You locked in the back seat of your car. No keys. How do you get out?
I'm gonna pull up the lock thing.
Hey, but when people got asked that question, guess what they said they'll do?
what?
They'll bust the glass. They'll go out the trunk.
You can out there from the end.
Exactly. So hey, you still had to think about it.
Yeah.
But I'm not done, Kia. I told you that I always have stuff. You just never know what I have. Gonna catch up on the drip too.
Yeah, for sure.
See what we got here. Yeah, look, Kia.
Oh no. How you get this stuff?
What you mean, Kia? Hey, I told you, Kia. I stay with everything. You gotta understand, like, KB. Do I not come back with with fire every time?
Oldest piece, man. The oldest piece.
Oh, hold on, my bad. I gotta go back.
That's a whole throwback.
Yeah.
I went laid back then.
You want to let what you were then?
I was hot back then.
Hold on, I got something there for you too. Hold on, don't let me. I told you I keep stuff.
You gonna tell my mom or something?
I'm gonna text your mom.
Yeah. How you get that?
Yeah. Let me see. Hey, KB, she said it. She said I always had that drip on with the ring. I told you, Kill. They always put me on. Hey, who you think sent me these?
I don't know. It gotta be somebody in the family though.
Gotta be somebody in the family. You gonna get them if I tell you who it was?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this. I ain't gonna say now. What happened with the hamster?
Well, I think I put it in the washing machine.
Oh, they didn't tell me that. She didn't tell me.
Or did I put it in my mouth? It was one of them.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's exactly what was saying. I ain't know you were gonna say it. I didn't. Hey, hey man, your energy though, Kia, for real. I'm gonna be honest. Like you need to keep that energy that you have because it gonna keep people around you in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? That laid back, let people know like I'm a dog. It don't matter. I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know I'm a dog too. You know what I'm saying? So just to be able to let people know about Jakia Little and what she's bringing to the table. And for me, I'm gonna ask you this one last question. I see you back there too, Gilesia. But I'm gonna give you one more. Let the coaches know, not just a baller. Let the coaches know what kind of player they're getting on the court and outside of the court.
All right, I got you.
I'm waiting on you.
On the court, I'm Jakia, but like when I get the ball in my hand, I'm a whole different person. And like outside of the court, I go for the fashion. I like to go places, go shopping, drive around, clear my mind, listen to NBA Youngboy. I go crazy.
So you're a Youngboy fan?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go for that. I like that. KB, you a Youngboy fan?
No, I'm not.
So who you like?
I'm into conscious rappers, so I'm J. Cole, Kendrick.
Okay. I can go for that.
Only
I like that. I like that a lot. Well, I tell you this much, Kill. You stay being the baller that you are. Continue to do great things and good luck the rest of the season. You know I'll be room for you. You know if it's something that you need me to share, you put out some new stuff, make sure you tag me in it so I can let the world know. Look, she stamped. She a baller. She gonna let you know she a baller too.
All right, thank you. I got you though.
I appreciate you, man. Tell your mom I said appreciate the pictures too.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Good luck on the rest of your season.
Same to you.
For sure.
All right, KB, we almost down. We down to the last one, and look, we actually made it at a good time too. I told you we were gonna be straight, so we actually got one more person coming in. If y'all don't know, man, her name is Gilesia Taylor out of Bleckley County. She's and I forgot to mention that Keo actually was shy. She's a shy person, so she probably did. She brought in a little energy, but she was probably nervous at the same time. But I ain't let it be known. But let me get Gilesia on the show so we can get it started. Get her on here.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
What's happening? She sound like she got that energy too, KB.
Is she good? What's going on?
Nothing for you.
Where she went? What KB went? KB, she left her. She dipped on. We'll get her in a minute. We'll be back. We'll be back with her in a few minutes, y'all. Get her going. Hey, before she jump back on, though, Jakia, bro, got that energy. I like her. I like her a lot. Here we go. There she go. Hold on.
Cause it said I went backstage.
Gilesia, you tried to get away from her. Wait, you gotta let her ask you some questions first. You gotta let her ask you some questions out here, man. Okay. Hey. So how's everything going?
It's going good. Everything going okay for me, but it's getting there.
Okay. I'll go for that. KB, Gilesia actually scored her 1,000 point couple of days ago also. So let's give her a Build Your Brand podcast clap. Hey, we don't never do that. I just added that to the show too. We just going there we go. So you can be yourself, Gilesia, because we ourselves. So you can be yourself too.
Yeah.
So tell the world a little bit about Gilesia.
All right, so I'm from Bleckley County. It's like a small town, so it's kind of hard to be seen. I mean, yeah, I play a lot of sports. I did until my senior year. Played cross country, cheer, softball, soccer, basketball. I did everything to stay athletic, keep running, stay in shape, everything. Um, yeah.
Don't be nervous. It's okay. It's okay. I got you. I
I'm
got you.
I talk, but you know.
I got you. Oh, don't worry about it. By the time we get done, you gonna be straight. You're gonna be talking because you got to answer questions. You got to answer some of KB questions. Like we got you. So for me, I'm gonna let KB ask you what she been asking everybody all day.
All right,
you know, we young, we like to stay in the latest. So what's your favorite pair of shoes? And when you going somewhere, what you putting on? Like from head to toe.
all right, so like I feel like I have to have every pair of Jordans that drop. But my favorite that I can wear on a day to day, maybe the 11s or ones. I used to go for 11s or ones.
Everybody that been on the show has said the ones are their favorite kicks. Everybody we had before you.
Them the best
They
ones.
just hit different. The
Thank-
ones and the dunks, you can just like yeah.
So we got to get. Should we give her the memo that we got?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we got a memo that the dunks coming out February 2nd for Dunk Day. Just so you know, we just put you on, so you put that on your calendar and everything. Okay. Now you can go back to your outfits. What you got?
Outfit. See, I feel like I dress kind of different. Like say if I throw on some dunks or like some low tops on ones, I put on like y'all know the mom jeans, like they kind of baggy or whatever. Yeah, I like that type of drill. With a graphic tee, or I put on like a turtleneck with a graphic tee, flannel, buffer jackets, that type.
I see the tight time you on. Yeah, I just so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Look it up. I'm learning a lot. And you gotta understand, I have daughters. So like for me, I have to listen and figure it out too. So I'm gonna give you something that you might then know that I knew about you first. You do hair.
Yeah, big time, big time.
Hey, she big flat with the hair too, like bangles and all. I ain't got no hair, so I don't know. I ain't on bald headed, but still, I know you do hair. I know you big time in it too. Somebody actually told that said she get to the money, Coach Juke. That's what they said to me. I'm just relaying the message back though.
I love money. I love to spend money, so I gotta make money.
That's real.
You a braider? You slay the laces. Like what you do?
Yeah, so I started out braiding, but then I like started getting into laces more, and now I'm trying to go strictly to laces. But it's like my clients, they won't let me. They still be trying to get these braids. So I just be like, man, money is money. I'm gonna get it either way.
Money is money. I'm gonna get it anyway. So one thing about this platform, you get to tell people about yourself and about what you have. Let these people know about your business. Let them know so we could put you on. We could sell your brand to other people. So let them know what you got going.
Like my brand is the Trap Collection. Y'all see it? My lace bands. Okay, and like I just been adding to myself over time. Like my daddy, he first put me out there. He got me like in-home shop, and that's how I really started. Cause I was never trying to do hair big, but word of mouth is everything. So like I'll do somebody's hair, they'll be like, "Oh, who did your hair?" She did it, and it just spread it and spread it. And so I was like, man, shoot, I like this money that's coming in. Let me see what else I can do. Let me just test the water. So started adding hair, adding little small stuff. So got into lashes, got into like hair products, just stuff on the side. And it was like, okay, I'm got money coming from this way, money coming from this way. It's looking good. So I just feel like the more I just keep promoting, the more I just keep branding, the bigger I'm gonna be. Like,
for sure.
I go for that. And make sure you let them know about your lace bands one more time. Yeah. And then what you call it?
Yeah, it's a lace band. Keep it down, because I show we playing basketball, and a rep tried to tell me to take my band off. I said, no, I can't. It's my brand, man.
That's real.
They know how the laces be lifted. They don't know none of that, so they don't be knowing. You better keep for sure.
What?
I'm on it though. I know you like Juke. How you knew that? I found that out on my own because I did my research a little bit. So I found that out, man. And I gotta, I gotta make sure I let you put your brand out here too, because I'm gonna make sure I screen record this and let them know. Do you need to get on your phone number? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I mean, some, but they don't like everybody calling my phone.
Nah, Jay. I was just playing about that, Jay. Jay looked at me like, huh? Nah, I wouldn't even do you like that, Jay. But man, but again, like, where's Blakely County? Like, where is it? Like, what's it close to?
So okay, so you know where Macon is? Let me start. Okay, so y'all know where Runner Robin is?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like 30 minutes away from Runner Robin in Dublin in the middle.
Okay. Oh, that ain't too bad. I mean, as much as I've been going to Warner Robins, that's not bad at all. I don't even know why I wanted to say that Blakely County was closer to Georgia Southern. See, I just learned something new today.
It's like an hour from there going that way.
Okay. Well, I might be all right then. Might be good.
Yeah.
I might be good.
Wow, you probably don't even realize you in Blakely County and you done been through it or something.
For real? Like I never. I don't think I made it farther than Perry. I done been like going to Fort Valley or Albany State. So
you familiar with Hawkinsville?
Yeah.
So I'm only 15 minutes from Hawkinsville. Because it's really like right down the street.
Okay, that's crazy. That was Jesus from Hawkinsville.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hold on, man.
Sometimes I need to sew in. Hey, you know.
He bald headed just like me. He don't need no sew in. He bald headed like me. That man don't need no sew in. But you know we gonna put that business out there for you now.
Girls don't get sew ins no more, man. Everybody got wigs.
Wigs.
I heard that too. Now I've heard that too. I definitely heard that too. Investing in wigs. So you do wigs too?
Yeah, that's the main thing. When I get a sew in, I just be like, man, but I'm gonna do it either way. But the wigs is where it's at.
Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. I like that. Who did? That's you?
Yeah, I got a nickname that my I don't know why they call me that, but yes, hey.
Okay. So we got a nickname. We found a nickname. Then he had to add that question, KB.
Yeah.
I go for that. So I have questions. Like I tell everybody, but before I even do the questions, I will. Oh snap! Before I do the questions, I want you to tell people, just about your recruiting and what's going on as far as recruiting.
Okay, so like recruiting with me, I feel like it's a little harder for me because of like where I am, and like I'm just not getting the help, like recruiting help, people that know like college coaches, because like my high school and my coach, like I'm not even on Max Pro, and I feel like that's not a priority. Like it is, like that's a platform I should be on because that's what a lot of coaches be on.
Facts.
And it's just she's older, so she's not big on how like big social media is now in recruitment. So it's like unless I have somebody like you putting my name out there, my name is not really gonna get out there, and I'm not gonna get the recognition that I know I got it, like that I know I
too.
So I just feel like my recruiting process on the slow side, but it's finally like it's getting there now. Like I done had some people interested texting me, got a couple like the offers that I got, so it done finally picked up.
Yeah, and it's gonna pick up even more. Look who gonna be dealing with your recruitment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's all gonna work itself out. Definitely gonna work itself out. KB, before we get to the questions, what you got for Kayla?
All right, so
not you on a nickname, okay.
But I know how that, you know what I'm saying, with the recruitment and everything. It started off kind of slow for me, but once it took off, it took off. And I really just wanted to ask, like, I know that's probably like kind of discouraging, like you're supposed to be at a certain level, and it's just like, dang, like the area I'm in is hindering me. Like, how do you keep going through that? How do you keep pushing through that?
Honestly, it's a mind thing. Like, it's just like it makes me want to go and do something. Like at the beginning of my season, you know how they do like the top players list or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I didn't make none of them lists, and I was like, okay, I'm finna show them like I'm supposed to be on them lists. Like that made me want to go train, want to go work out. That just made me like, okay, I'm finna show you because now that's what I got to do basically.
As you
And
said.
even I feel like my averages aren't getting out there like they're supposed to be. I'm gonna put it out there myself because I know like that's what I'm about, and I know like I'll email a coach myself, even if my coach is not behind me or supporting me. I'm gonna do it myself.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and pop your stuff. Like,
Yeah.
talk to
Wait. What you said?
I said, what your averages is. Like, go ahead and pop your stuff a little bit. Like,
okay, so like right now, I don't know like the exact averages, like from oh yeah, my daddy in the living room, he keep up with all my stats because we have to do this myself. So he be on the sideline like, okay, you got to do this, you got this, you got to you need to score this much more to get like your average. But okay, call it out to me. All right, so right now I'm in 19.7 points. Like 7, like defense. I'm the one on defense, and Washington should walking bucket on lot when we played them on lot, all that.
For real?
On lot, she
Okay.
not okay. She'll bucket.
But they no. But yeah, okay, okay.
She a bucket, but still my D better than that. But okay, got 7.3 steals a game, assists like five-ish a game. But
Best player on your team.
I'm sorry, what's up?
You the best player on your team. Like you that person.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. Like my averages, like my points could be higher, but like at the beginning of my season, I had like it was a little rocky because I was playing. I'm a 1-2. Well, like with my team, I done got a young team coming up, so I was having to play a 4 and 5 where I was barely getting out of the double digits, and I'm like, no, this not working. Like we got to go back to the drawing board. I can't like give up my senior year going down because last year I ended my season averaging 18.2. I was like, I can't go back down to barely getting out of double digits, so we got to make something work. I went back to my real position, easy buckets, like going back up to averaging my 20 a game. Like I done had 27 points for the past 5 games, and I just had 29 the last game. Like every game is 23 and above, so like my average really could be up there if them games didn't hurt me. But I just gotta make up. I told myself that like, okay, you averaging 27, so you gotta get it up some more to get your average back up. So I'm gonna just make up for where I was.
Okay then. Hey, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? The team that I come from, I couldn't do nowhere near the numbers that you doing. So that's going for sure. And that should be out there. Like that ain't easy. That ain't no common thing. Like you right, that should be out there. So that's dope. Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah.
And we gonna get you out here. Like they know what's going on. And I mean, it's a couple coaches that I actually feel like gonna step in and come in with you too. And shout out to Coach Norman too, for everything that he's done for you and Jaquil. He actually puts out a lot of work for the ladies side of basketball also. So shout out to him too.
For sure.
Definitely.
He had came down. And he had Jaquil with him.
Mm-hmm.
I done seen Jaquil and played against her on multiple occasions, but I got the opportunity to meet him, and he was talking it up with my coach, and my coach was telling him like, she it, but like make sure you like, you know what I'm saying, like she coached. Like I just remember like the whole time we was working out and stuff, like he was just coaching me through it and talking to me like he knew me, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
He was dropping for sure.
Coach straight, man. He a good dude. I think he tuned in today too. So it was definitely good as to talk to him earlier and find out a lot more. So it's question time.
All right, hold on. I'm smart. I'm real smart. Like 4.
Oh.
Thanks. Hold on. Hold on now. So what questions I got?
It ain't nothing bad. It ain't nothing bad. Like you good. All right. So, and most of them. So let me see. So you'll know that I did my homework a little bit.
Okay.
You don't want to be just good. You want to be great.
Definitely. Why settle? There's like you never get comfortable. Like
Okay, I like that. Say that in the way that you would say it to somebody else.
as in that I want to be great.
Yeah. Let's say it in that tone. Let them people know exactly the way that you say it. Say it in your voice.
Oh, damn. I want to be the best. Like, I'm going to be the best. Like, I'm going to keep working. If there's somebody beside me, I'm going to, like, go to the gym and try to outwork them. Like,
Okay.
I'm going to.
That's the energy. And see, KB, you know when I was talking to Brianna and I was like, just the energy of coaching on the girls' side of basketball, the energy that they brought. Like, hearing KB always talk the way she talked, listening to Jakia say that she's a bucket, and listening to just listening to how you want to be great. Like that's the kind of energy that I got off of those camps from those other players, and like I just love the energy. And you don't need to keep that in. You got to let people know like I'm here. I want to
Yeah.
be the best.
That's how it was when I had went to my first camp. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous because it was like, this is my first camp. I'm in here with all these other good people. And I'm like, man, okay. So I ain't do good at my first camp. And I did go to one of the hoop scene women camps or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, after that first camp, I was like, man, I got this. Like, ain't nobody in here like better than, like, I was watching them. I was like, these girls are better than me. I'm finna go out here and show them. I was like, okay. After that, making top performance list, all that, I was like, yeah, I got it.
I can relate for sure. I went to one camp nervous, like I
think it'd be the first camp, man.
Like, bro, first camp, because this summer was my first time playing AAU. So, like, this is my first time for everything. Go to this camp. Like, all these girls in here serious. Like, I'm like, oh, my God. But, like, as I gradually went throughout the camp, like, I started getting confident. So, when it came time for us to do the scrimmages, it was just like, do you. Yeah. So, yeah, like, when you say that, like, that's real. Like, you ain't capping. Like, yeah. Once you get that confidence, it's over with.
I'll take that. You've been playing basketball since you was 4?
Yes, little. Like,
who put you in? Who put you a basketball in your hand?
My dad, and he got a twin brother. Him and my uncle. Ray was always my coach, always. And then like I had an older sibling too, and so like my dad would coach the younger girls, like the younger team, and I would be on the team, but I would have to stay like an extra 2 hours because he was coaching 2 other teams, and I was practicing about 4 hours in one day at 4 years old with older people. So
the love of the game. Toastack said that boy Patrick. That's your pops, right? Patrick is your pop. Yeah. I could go for that too. When did you first start playing varsity? Like when did you play? Like
my freshman year. Well, my school you can't like play up. You know, like how middle school you can't play up. Yeah. Yeah, my freshman year, I was starting no, I didn't start the first game of my freshman year, but after that second game came, I was starting out. I've been starting since the second game of my freshman year.
Okay. See, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Okay. And one thing about this too now is that I got to go back. I'm gonna have to go back.
What you got?
But you know, I have to show off a little bit. I might have to make it a little bigger. One of them. And the reason I asked you that because I actually do have that picture, and I'm gonna post it eventually. But I was told that your first varsity game, you were super nervous.
Yeah, like freshman year, I was like, I ain't gonna. I was like, when I be looking back, I was like, man, I came a long way, having like 6 points a game. That's crazy. But I know I was just scared. It was my freshman year. I didn't really know what to expect. Like middle school, I was having it easy. Like that was
Yeah.
too easy. So high school, when I got it, I was like, man, okay, I got to get used to this.
You learn a lot from the game, but and I'm pretty sure KB can agree with this. Once you see how fast the game, once you see how fast it is, it becomes slow. Everything just seems easier for you. Once you see how fast the game,
It's definitely like playing AAU. That really like taught me the speed because like them girls, when you go out of state and playing against other girls, like you see how much faster it is. Even high school is not that fast, like faster than AAU.
yeah, facts on that one. And for me, like when I first started playing football and basketball at a younger age, like the older guy, it was fast. It was too fast. I felt like my head was spinning. But once the game slowed down, I could tell somebody what he was about to do or what was going on here. So just knowing, once you figure that part of the game out, everything else is easy. It's gonna be easy to score 27 points. It's gonna be easy to have 15, 10, and 5. So like just being able to see that is great in itself. But did you your first time starting? What grade you said you was in for
Um,
varsity?
I was a ninth.
You was in the ninth grade. All right then. Like this.
Let me see this game. So little.
Yeah, like you look. Hey, she look nervous though. She can't be like, oh,
I'm weak.
oh hell,
Man. It be like that, man. It be like that.
oh.
That was at Southwest. That's the year Southwest had went to state. Man, them girls was good.
Southwest used to have a lot of good girls on their squad too. I remember that. Definitely. So we not done though.
Okay.
So this moment, and I'm pretty sure KB has had a moment like this herself. Yeah, she hit her face, KB. We ain't gonna say that she ain't want to show off the braids, I guess, or she ain't want to show her face off. So
Who got these pictures? Man, I don't even have this.
we keep things. I told you I get stuff. But for me, I want to ask you this. Like, just for that kid to come to you and tell you that he looks up to you, how did that make you how did that make you feel?
Like I don't know how to explain it, but it made me feel good about myself, and it also made me like want to do something good because like when I post something, like a lot of people don't have the support from their hometown. But like we're small, so like people come together, they share my stuff, react to my stuff. It's like people already know, like when they come to the game, they know like who I'm not down in my teammates because I love them and like they working like what I learned, I try to give it back to them. They know like who to come when I have a bad game. They're like, oh, what's going on? Get your team together, get this together. So like for him to come, it just kind of like I know I got people looking at me, expecting me to go and do something good.
Hey, I'll take that all day. That's real. And one thing I want people to understand too is just a lot of people looked at the kid from Purdue whose mom is at Notre Dame. He said his mom was his hero growing up playing basketball. And I don't see nothing wrong with looking at a male looking at a woman to be his role model because my mom was my role model. You know what I'm saying? So like just being able to be somebody's role model growing up, whether it's a little girl or a little boy, you're able to impact the community in a whole just off of impacting one person because all you need is one person to believe in you.
Right.
And if you got one person to believe in you, then shoot, the other 50 million gonna follow, or you gonna gain other people. Like you said, word of mouth is everything. If nobody had never seen you do hair, or they had never seen somebody hair that you done, they wouldn't know about Kayla's hair business or her being able to do, or they wouldn't know about KB playing basketball if they didn't know how much work she put in. You know what I'm saying? So like you have to continue to do what you do. And you're gonna do that. Like, I can see it just off about talking to you now. I can see it in KB. That's why I got her on the show again with me now, because just her energy, just the person she is. So for me, like, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of just to have you and her both on the show, because I've been sharing your stuff for a while, letting people know, like, look, she stamped. But she stamped by me.
Yeah. Yeah. And it made me feel good too, because I got a little sister. She like, I think she 3. Hopefully I remember her age. And like the other day she told my daddy she wanna be like me when she grow up and play basketball, play soccer and do hair. I was like, okay, so that made me feel good. You know, I got people looking up to me.
And that's real. That's good. It's nothing wrong with having people look up to you.
What?
Yeah, your little sister gotta see this too, so she can know how her sister grew up to become one of the best basketball players in Blackley.
Pants are so crazy.
Yeah, man, I told you I stay with the picks, Jay. I stay with them. KB, I got one more for her, KB. Let me see how she this.
Hey, you pulling out the throwbacks. For real.
My little girl got a picture just like this. My little girl got a picture just like this. Hold on, where it? Hold on, it coming. Bang bang.
Man.
My little girl got a picture just like that with the same bows and all.
I think everybody got a picture like that, man.
KB, you ain't got no picture like that, do you?
Look, the ones my mama gave you, that's just the bare minimum, man.
Oh, yeah, she didn't go all out. Hey, I can't tell you where I got no picture from.
Man.
I can't tell you where I got them pictures from. So, KB, should I hit her with the questions now? Cause like we good. We let the world know about the what you call your bands again. Let them know.
Band.
Yeah, they got to know about the band. They keep the baby hair and all that down, right?
Yeah.
I know a little bit. I'm
time for the questions.
Somebody taught me something. Somebody taught me about hair.
For sure.
I ain't got no hair, but I know a little bit because I pay attention. So I know about the baby hair, the enclosures. Hold on, don't y'all be wearing the wave cap over the wig, all that little stuff. Like, hey, I understand. I respect it. I got daughters, so I have to make sure I learn a little bit. I ain't gonna never do it. I don't know how to do no hair, so I don't know how to do no braid, no ponytail. I know who to call and ask Nettle.
You know, I got you.
I'll take that. I'll take that all day. So the first question that I asked everybody, and I'm gonna ask you different questions because you probably been watching the show the whole time. So, if you had a boat, what would you name it? You gotta answer that one. That can't be too hard.
Nah, it's just like, you know, when you pick a name, it just feel like it gotta come from somewhere.
That real?
Man, I don't know. Shoot.
I'll let you come back. We're gonna pass that, but we coming back though.
All right.
All right, we're gonna come back.
On my mind.
All right. Since you say you like to spend money, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the best and worst purchase you've ever made?
The worst, not the worst, but it was kind of like just spend the money. The worst, I bought some Balenciagas.
Can't be looked off like.
And I only wear the shoes like 2 times because it's like I don't want to wear them too much because they cost too much.
Thanks. It'd be like that's why I looked off, because it'd be like that. I knew it was going to say some type of shoes.
Yeah. All right. The best thing I done spent money on was my hair business. Like putting money into hair was the best thing I done put my money into.
Okay. All right. Mess you this one. How many terms did Benjamin Franklin serve?
He didn't serve none.
Oh, okay. I gotta give her a billion brand clap on that one. Hey, nobody might not admit this, but it's somebody that's listening to this show that sat here probably said 1 or 2 terms instead of 0.
And I was teaching me. Just know that.
I got some there. Let's see. All right. Including the 6th man, how many players make up the starting 5?
Five.
Yep. Okay.
You can throw the trick in there because like.
All right. How many months have 28 days?
None of them. None of them do right. Or
KB, where you look now? How many months have 28 days?
It's just February.
February,
Black History Month. Bro,
Who said February Black History Month in the background?
It ain't
How
February.
many months have 28 days?
Oh, all of them. All of them.
Oh!
Oh my God, bro.
That one got me. Okay.
Hey,
you got me with that.
Me too. KB don't know. KB don't know the answers either.
I swear to God, I don't. I ain't get no prep. I ain't get no cheat sheet. None of that.
All right. All right. So listen, I got 2 more. Then we'll end the show. All right. The Heat, like spell 12th. Like 12th. Like the Heat will end up in 12th place.
I ain't good at spelling, but hold on. You gonna make me sound slow.
Hey, your sister said tell daddy to be quiet.
Hold on, wait, okay.
Come on with it. KB gonna try to help you out too now.
Okay. I don't know how to spell. Oh my God.
Okay. I'm gonna do it again. The Heat will end up in 12th place.
So it'd be like TWEL. Oh, is it GTH or something like that?
What you got, KB?
I feel like it's a trick.
Yeah, I feel like it is, but
so is it 12 and then TH at the end, or is it TWELTH?
You 12th race. The Heat will end up in 12th place.
Man, I don't know, Coach. You got that one.
Make sure I spell it right. Did it come up? Look. He said it 12th. Tat probably Googled it. No.
Look, I'm like
12th place. 12th. There you go, right there. Hey, I some of these questions that I seen, it was hard too. All right, so let me ask you this. Now, you ready? Last one. Let me see if you get this. Spell top. Top. Spell top.
Top. T-O-P.
Yeah. Say top 2 times.
Top.
Say it 3 times.
Top.
Now say it 4 times real fast.
Top.
What do you do at a green light?
Stop. Oh!
I knew you were going to get on now. I knew you was going to get on now.
Oh.
Hey, I say that one just for you because you were the last person on the show. Oh man. So I had to mess with you on that, man. Like I had to get you on that one. Look, Gilesia, I do want to say, like, I really appreciate you being on the show. Shout out to my cousin Larry, man. Appreciate the love. But I really wanted to thank you for coming on the show, man, and having a good time with me and KB. I'm pretty sure KB had a great time myself on the show today. Sure. And look, when you get ready to commit, you got an opportunity to do it on the show.
Okay.
So I mean, it's up to you. I'll invite KB on. We'll make it a whole celebration.
All right, I like that.
For sure. So, I'm down.
Yeah, you definitely welcome. KB, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate your help. Gilesia, let's keep going. Good luck to you ladies for the rest of the season. I pray you all make it to the playoffs and y'all make it far. And just thank you for giving me the time to let y'all be on the show because we're trying to change the culture. I'm trying to change the culture for women's sports also.
Sure.
Not only, it ain't right for me to have just guys on the show. I gotta let the people know about the Georgia Juke Gems on the women's side.
Right.
Facts.
Got you.
You
Y'all,
should.
y'all already know what it is. Y'all know I got you, man. I got all y'all. So
For sure, coach. And we appreciate you too.
Thank
oh yeah, all love, man. And hey, tell your daddy thank you for the pictures too. I appreciate that. Hey, KB, tell your mom I said what up. Tell everybody I said, hey man, let's get it. Hey, and remember y'all, that work gonna show, and I appreciate y'all.
Facts. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Good luck.
Good luck to you.